Bemuse family, welcome back to another episode of Bemusing Bill. This is new to me, first time reaction, kind of blind for the most part, kind of a spotlight as well. This is TOEHIDER with the vocal talent of Michael Mills, an Australian bloke that has an amazing voice. I only know that because I've been following Arian's The Source, where Michael plays the computer TH1, and I loved his voice on that and his performance on that, and I wanted to check out a band that calls itself TOEHIDER because as an absurdist, I really like that name. I have no idea what the hell it means, but it's cool. So I'm glad that you guys are here. The link will be below in the box, as well as how you can support this channel. Please join our Patreon page and keep this train rolling down the tracks. All right, let's check this out. I like his little mini flying V he's got there. That's cool. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? A quote from Parthenax. I don't know. The great philosopher Parthenax. That's a cool line, though. I will tell you that. He plays guitar too. TOEHIDER! And yes, the song is called How Much for That Dragon Tooth? There's so much goodness about this. Get the hell out of here. He plays drums too. Are you fucking kidding? So hold on a second now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that bass player right there, because of the shorts, is also Michael. I'm pretty sure the drummer is, because, you know, the hat. So is TOEHIDER just one guy? I mean, it looks that way. It seems that way. And he's not a slouch either. Did you hear that? Hold on a second. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this, right? Check this out. You see that right there? Him playing bass guitar. All right, drums. See him playing the electric guitar? What I notice is because I'm a right-handed player, my man Michael here is a left-handed player. Okay? You see how he does that? But here's the thing. Right now, unless this is another guy who just happens to be wearing Michael's hat, you're telling me Michael is a right-handed drummer and a left-handed guitar player. Because if he was playing this left-handed, those floor toms, the ones on the side, would be on the other side. The drums would go the opposite way. The hi-hat would be on his right. So he taught himself how to play right-handed drums and left-handed guitar? That's so bizarre. That is so freaking bizarre. What the hell? And I'll tell you something, how hard that is that There was one day, and I'm not going to get into the whole story, but Testament, the band Testament, you guys ever hear of Testament? They were jamming at my house, upstate New York, out on the front porch. I'm not kidding. This is in the 90s. And the guys that I lived with were in bands. You know, there was a few bands that lived there. And the drummer for one of the bands had his set up outside on the porch, and he is a left-handed player. John Tempesta, who is with White Zombie also, I think he left Testament for White Zombie, he jumped on that set and played it like nobody's business, and he's a right-handed player. That was impressive. That was really impressive. We were all blown away by that. But this dude, I've never seen anybody flip-flop like that before. And he's no slouch. He's kicking it on that. On all these instruments. There it is.
I am a wizard. I wasn't born when I have learned my craft with time. And I'm often in the woods honing my spells of shock and ice. But I am a poor man. The local mages teach their wisdom at great price. I try selling things at my market stall. Here's the stage and time. But one night I saw a winged beast come swooping down from high. Its fiery breath on the forest sky. My hands did shake, but I busted frozen electricity. Straight in its mouth and it fell into the trees. Acting on instincts, I skipped the tree trunk and I scaled its scaly tail. It flinched and slowly faded. My bravery had prevailed. I was a hero. I'd saved the town, I'd saved their lives, yet no one saw. I needed proof. I reached inside its mouth, yanked at its jaw. I put it in a case and proudly placed it at my store. But for the reaction, I was not prepared at all. How much for that dragon?
Oh my God!
Said to me, the one there in that old glass case you keep under lock and key. How much for that dragon? Till one warrior exhaled. I shook my head and simply said, this tooth is not for sale.
Oh my God.
When I was younger, I read an ancient book detailing the cursed dragon's team. Stronger than a sword, pity all it met with underneath. The problem being, when the tooth comes in contact with the blood it draws. The dragon is reborn, even stronger than before. But curses, I'm so poor and sick and in debt to all the mages, and a mage will not accept his wage in sage. How much for that dragon? Till one man was getting mad, and I was getting desperate, for I spent all that I had. How much for that dragon? Till my stomach was in knots. I frowned, my brow looked up and said, well, how much have you got?
Oh my! Get the fuck out of here!
I took his bags and
He's a one-man prog band. Oh my God! I mean, it's one thing to be able to lay down some drums and bass, and maybe rhythm guitar, or even rhythm and you know, good on lead. But I mean, his vocals, his guitar playing, those leads were smooth arpeggios going through the scales like that. Holy cow. And his drumming, I mean, he is no slouch, man. His feet are fast. He's got great stick control. That's nuts. That's nuts. This guy is a freaking prodigy. I've never encountered someone like this. We have a lot of amazing artists on this channel. You know, you guys know. So many amazing independent or signed acts that are artists, musicians. But this guy, what the hell? Where did he come from? He's unbelievable.
I took his bags of gold and paid my debts and left that place. I was 4 miles up a mountain by the stage. And I turned just for a moment when I heard these nails of bang. And my eyes met with a town engulfed in
Wow! I am blown away! Holy! Let me find out something here. This came out 2 years ago. Oh, all right. First of all, he definitely does not have enough likes on this. Or subs. Please go to his page and give him love because this guy deserves it. I was really intrigued by the lyrics, so most of the time I'm blown away and catching him musically, but let me do the lyrics for you guys. I am a wizard. I wasn't born one. I have learnt my craft with time. I'm often in the woods honing my spells of shock and ice. But I'm a poor man. The local mages teach their wisdom at great price. I try selling things at my market stall, hyssop, sage, and thyme. But one night I saw a winged beast come swooping down from high. Its fiery breath lit up the forest sky. My hands did shake, but I blasted frozen electricity straight in its mouth, and it fell into the trees. Acting on instinct, I scaled the tree trunk. This is an awesome story, too. I scaled the tree trunk and I scaled its scaly tail. Its flinching slowly faded. My bravery had prevailed. I was a hero. I'd save the town. I'd save their lives. Yet no one saw. I needed proof. I reached inside its mouth, yanked at its jaw. I put it in a case and proudly placed it at my stall. But for the reaction, I was not prepared at all. How much for that dragon tooth? Is what they said to me. The one there in that old glass case you keep under lock and key. How much for that dragon tooth? One warrior exhaled. I shook my head and simply said, this tooth is not for sale. When I was younger, I read an ancient book detailing the cursed dragon's teeth. Stronger than a sword, pity all it met with underneath. The problem being, when the tooth comes in contact with the blood it draws, the dragon is reborn even stronger than before. But curses, I'm so poor and sick and in debt to all the mages, and a mage will not accept his wage in sage. How much for that dragon tooth? One man was getting mad, and I was getting desperate, for I'd spent all that I had. How much for that dragon tooth? My stomach was in knots. I frowned my brow, looked up and said, well, how much have you got? I took his bags of gold, I paid my debts and left that place. I was 4 miles up a mountain by that stage. I turned just for a moment when I heard the howls of pain and my eyes met with a town engulfed in flames. How much for that dragon tooth is what they said to me. The one there in that old glass case you keep under lock and key. How much for that dragon tooth? Those words pervade my thoughts. Well, what's the cost of glory? Can it simply not be bought? How much for that dragon's tooth? A spell of shock and ice. How much is not enough? You fools, can you afford the price? So the dragon was reborn, stronger than before, and laid waste to the town. Well, and not only a good story, but having a moral point, you know? Oh, wow. That is amazing. This dude is amazing. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, because I'm blown away. I want more TOEHIDER. TOEHIDER! What do you guys think? Until the next time, be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Be careful with those dragon teeth, please, folks. I love you all. Peace!